Government says that the country is at a better place than it has ever been in many years in terms of the economic position, and that better days are still ahead. A dispatch from the Cabinet points to a lengthy and passionate presentation by Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi, with indicators of an administration proud of what it refers to as deliberate fiscal management measures. But as NTV's Ibrahim Karanja reports, the lack of money in people's pockets is a reality that the Treasury CS faces, as he narrated to a parliamentary committee.
The President William Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza government is now over the moon with what it says is an impressive stability of the macroeconomic situation in the country for the first time in many moons, following 2 years of what it says are, quote-unquote, deliberate fiscal management measures. A dispatch from a cabinet meeting Thursday stated of how members of the country's top decision-making organ are proud of the significant drop in inflation to 2.7% in October, down from a high of 9.6% in September 2022. A narrative that Treasury CS John Mbadi continued with when he appeared before a parliamentary committee after the cabinet meeting this afternoon.
Inflation has come down. Some people are saying, how can inflation come down? The truth is it has. And the reasons are simple. Kenyan inflation is largely driven by food inflation and fuel inflation. And food prices have gone down, including even fruits, vegetables, maize, etc., because of good harvest. God has been favorable to us. God has been very nice to us as a country. But besides that, the government has also been subsidizing production in the agricultural sector.
Further, in concurrence with the cabinet dispatch, the country's foreign exchange reserves as well as the performance of the Kenyan shillings against the dollar were cited by CS Mbadi.
To note that for the first time we have 9.5 billion worth of USD in our forex reserves, the highest ever recorded in the history of this country. And these reserves are genuine reserve, not like the one we had in 2019, where we borrowed Eurobond and put in the reserves first. 2.1 went into the reserves billion. So the 8.8, actually only 6.7 was the genuine reserve. Something else, maybe the two last ones, is the stability of the shilling.
The CS says that there are better days ahead.
Things are not bad or looking bad. Chair, the global economy is growing at 3.2, 3.3%. 3.3% in 2023. 2024, it's projected to grow at 3.2. Again, in 2025 is 3.3. The Kenyan economy grew at 5.6 last year. It is projected to grow at 5% this year because of the problems we had. Because the first quarter we grew at 5%, second quarter 4.6%. We are catching up now. But next year we project a 5.4% growth, driven largely by agriculture and the service sector.
But in the government's seeming celebratory mood, some glaring facts are threatening to shorten their bask in glory. Key among them being liquidity, or simply put, the lack of money in people's pockets.
Why Kenyans feel they don't have money in their pockets is what we must fix. And that I have talked about the pending bills, which is hurting this and choking this economy, and we are dealing with that. But the second one, which is also now looking good, is high interest rates. Beginning about 3 weeks ago, we have seen a fall in interest rates on 91 day treasury bill, and even 364-day treasury bill. With that decrease in interest rates, there will be money available to the private sector so that we can have more liquidity again back to the economy.
Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.
You're watching NTV tonight. Thank you for staying with us. Time